PPP loan alternative up to $26,000 per employee is going to revolutionize the way you look at your business. Being able to recover this credit you can use as you choose, be able to put it back into your business, get that reward before it is too late. Hi, this is Michael with Viral Funding Solutions. I'm a business loan broker expert who's been able to help a lot of businesses get the right type of financing under the right strategic umbrella, strategic partnership, and roadmap longer term. No further introduction. Let me get right into this. So perhaps you're looking on YouTube, perhaps on social media, blog posts, etc., trying to find if the PPP loan is still available, the second round. Maybe there's a third round, fourth round here coming up soon. Right now, there's no clear indication that it will resurface, nor will EIDL resurface entirely. There have been a lot of changes. You've seen the PPP loan come and go. You've seen the EIDL loans come and go as well. Grants, they do the same thing, and they're much harder to get a hold of. Any other programs, perhaps you're not looking for a specific cash advance or a term loan or a line of credit. But the thing is too, you can use that as well in the meantime while you're getting your funds for this PPP loan alternative. So let me get into what that is. So there's this thing called the Employee Retention Credit or Employee Retention Tax Credit. Sometimes you see abbreviated ERC or ERTC. And it is not exactly a grant, or this is not a loan. You don't have to pay it back, but you get a credit, a payroll refund or a payroll tax credit given back to you for being able to retain those employees during the COVID epidemic and multiple years there. And unlike the PPP, where it was going to help you keep your employees on payroll and do more sufficiently there and help throughout the time, this is a bit different. And so you can't double dip the two, but you may qualify. If you have a PPP loan, you can still qualify for the employee retention credit and vice versa. And I'm going to go into a few details here, but down below in the description, I'll leave a link you can click on and learn more about this ERC program that is soon to run out at the end, if not in the middle of 2024, if not 2025. There's no further outlook from that. It may change, it may not, but I won't be sitting on it myself. If I know I can get some funds back into my business, some credit that's given back to me that I don't have to give back for being able to take care of my employees, things that were out of my control, government mandates, I dropped in gross receipts, supply chain issues, and more, and I was able to do this and qualify for it. So down below, again, in the description, the first link, and I'm looking at the actual page you are very likely to land on, and I created this. I put this together for you so you can see a video. There might be a video on that page. There might not be one. But when you do, you'll see that here, and I'll walk you through what the expectations are. You can watch the A to Z application process if that video is still available by the time you're watching this. And so when you click there, you'll be able to see that. I'll walk you through the process, the application, what the expectations are. There is no cost, no hidden costs, no application, no upfront fee. You can even get a pre-approval and see, okay, this is how much I could estimate qualifying for. Based on what? So it is based on W-2 employees. So for those of you wondering, well, W-9s and I'm doing this, these are for W-2 employees. So if you're an employer who has employees under you, and this is more for the calendar years of 2020 and 2021 quarters, you're eligible to qualify for up to $26,000 per employees. Now the numbers are a bit different for the calendar 2021 and 2020. I won't get into all the mathematics right now, but there will be more information down below in the description so you can learn more about if you qualify for this. But I'm looking at it as we speak. I may have a text version if so. If not, it's okay. What is the ERC? I already went through that more or less, but it's a refundable payroll tax credit, not a loan, that's designed to award many businesses and business owners up to $26,000 per employee for retaining your employees during the height and COVID-19 epidemic. And it's rewarded for those quarters of 2020 and 2021. We can have a look and say, was this looking like this versus 2019, 2020 versus 2019, or 2021 versus 2019? A few numbers there. But that's what it's based upon. And it was initially signed into law March 2020, put by the CARES Act, and the credit was then later expanded upon the Consolidated Appropriations Act in December of 2020 and the American Rescue Plan Act in June of 2021. And so I go into this after You are eligible if you had W-2 employees in 2020 or 2021 and any of the three following. And I spoke about some of those in gross receipt reductions. You have the supply chain issues, shortages. You have a few other things there, but I'll also explain it to you more in detail if they were impacted by a government mandate, partial, full shutdown, however you see that. So that will go into it more in depth in there, so make sure you click the link down below. And if you don't qualify for this, I may have a certain section where, hey, you don't qualify for this, or hey, if you wanted this, but in the meantime, you can also look at getting bridge funding. You can look at getting perhaps a term loan. Perhaps you're looking for an advance, a line of credit, if you qualified for these, of course. And you can click this link, which I'm doing as we speak. It's on my laptop right here, and it'll take you to my post. That's where it'll likely take you to. If not, it's okay. The key benefits of working with us. So why should you even care about viral funding solutions or the expert payroll management experts that I have and that I work with, the internal team there? Well, for one, there's an experienced staff behind this. Myself, the payroll management experts, everything you need to get taken care of, it's streamlined, hassle-free. I've been in the finance industry for some time now, and I've seen it come and go where certain products are here, they're limited, and I actually run multiple businesses. So I wouldn't be here saying all this if I haven't been through these things myself. And so I know how hard it is on what you can endure when you're just trying to scrap by and you're like, well, I just needed money, but you're over leveraged and you have to clear that first. And you just didn't know, you weren't educated enough to understand, well, you needed to do this first before you did that. So I'll guide you with my expertise. You get a fast response time. You want that communication from me and my team, you'll get it. I'm very transparent, loyal, humble, very punctual and disciplined. I'm consistently looking at when emails come in. I'm not always responding to them like this because I have a certain project I have to do. I'm waiting right now, in fact, to hear back from certain lenders. So I'll be checking my email here shortly, giving them a response back hopefully soon. So I'm always looking at things. I have things open and I'm doing other projects. But you get a fast response time. Certified expertise. So from the payroll management experts and the team that I have and how I'm associated as well, you're going to get that. So you have the confidence and certainty, 110% of it, that you can move forward with it without worrying, hey, are they going to do this to me or not? Are they very safe and secure? Yes, they are. How does it work in 3 fast and simple steps? That's where I want to jump into next. But also, very shortly, aside from me having multiple businesses and getting them funded, I've been in your position. And we've all probably been there at one point in a 9-to-5 employee or as a 9-to-5 role. And I just wanted to seek something different. And so I started getting into different business models like digital marketing agency, affiliate marketing businesses. That's kind of just the short story of it. There's a longer story behind that. But I want to go away from my story, and I'll leave more information down below in the description. If you don't know, I'll leave more. But you got to see a little glimpse, a quick glimpse. And this is my main priority with helping you guys get funding in various different ways. So how does it work in 3 and fast, simple steps? You will work directly with our payroll management experts, best of the best, literally, that have been vetted, and they've been doing this for a very long time. Why doesn't your CPA work? Because they won't always understand how to file on your behalf. They might not give you the clearest picture. You might have gross receipts, but you find out that that wasn't enough. You could have qualified for a maximum amount, or they said you couldn't qualify. They don't know the laws, the regulations. They don't understand how to file this stuff with like the IRS specifically. All the codes that they need to look at, tax codes. They won't want to spend time. A lot of them don't spend the time and don't know how to do that. So you have to be careful about just saying, hey, my CPA can help. It doesn't always work in your best interest to do that. So step 1, you'll enter information. You can figure out how much you could get back in literally minutes by answering a few basic questions about your company for free. No application costs or hidden fees. Step 2, you get to file online in minutes. Our safe and secure portal allows you to streamline the complex process so you can upload payroll and tax documents and whatever is necessary to get you the highest amount back possible so we can go ahead and evaluate and analyze that. Step 3 then becomes receiving your check. The U.S. Treasury will receive and process your claim and then issue your refund so you can push forward with more confidence and certainty. And that's the pretty much gist of it. I go about a little bit about us. It's your money. Go ahead and claim it before it's too late. Like I said, this project is proclaiming to end here soon. There's a little bit more about myself you can learn just in case you want that familiar component of it. But again, this will be down below in the description for the employee retention credit. It's a great PPP loan alternative. And if you're looking for others, whether you know you can't qualify for this or not, I'll try to leave more options down below with the funding questionnaire. Please look at that questionnaire and submit it back, where then I will evaluate, analyze, and give you a proper response back via email on your best funding option and options, thoroughly broken down back via email. And literally you can get started from there. Honestly, introduction, I've iterated this so much for a long time that I know it works very well, and it's very energy time efficient. I have processes, systems, and automation that'll very much help you move forward in the right direction. So that would be in your best interest. And I'll also show you the ERC. I'll show you that in that email with those options included, if in case you wanted to see more. But for the employee retention credit, look down below in the description. Get in before it's too late. Don't regret this. Don't be sitting on your couch one day thinking, I wish, and then your train of thought goes somewhere else. Well, it happened. Or I should have taken advantage of that when I could. And now that it's not available, I'm trying to scrap by in my business. And now I'm worried about things that I shouldn't have been if I had this. And I would have been better prepared. My cash flow would have been better. My month-to-month revenue would have been better. My increase in profitability, percentage margins, my net operating income is now at this. My expenses are lowered. Even if you weren't growing your revenue, now you have extra to pull from. And that's a huge advantage to have. And it can take sometimes receiving this funding like 6 to 8, or this credit 6 to 8 months. I was going to say weeks. It's not an SBA loan. But in that meantime, if you need to wait for you to receive your funds, we can look at other options. But you already have that. Coming into the second, third, fourth quarter, whenever that is, you're prepared for that. And you have what you need. But right now, if you want to look at something more temporary, then we can look at that. Temporarily, I should say. So that'll conclude everything. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the follows as well, and the likes if you did. And if not, it's okay. And the hearts. I will have to get going, though. I got to get back to my emails to help out a few clients before my end of the day here. And I have to respond back to a few lenders. But questionnaire down below. Check out the ERC program. If it's later on the replay, you'll see it on the description. Bio link click to get started. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. On the next one. Bye.